Well, Violet Affleck. Affleck. And her mother. These women have all the money they need, yet they are odd looking, unkempt, don't shower frequently, uh, roll out of bed, put on a shirt, walk out the door. That's it. Is that what we're supposed to do right now? So this chick, I have been wanting to talk about her for weeks, but I didn't know if anybody was interested in it. But now she's making the headlines. She is the single most strange chick I have ever seen in my life. She needs to get to a mental hospital very quickly. She clearly has psychological problems and a deep psychological disorder, which I bet you any money, give it 1 to 2 years, that'll come out. Where she's taking some weird anti-psychotic medication because she's schizophrenic or something. Because this is weird behavior. She also makes herself look as ugly as possible, wearing these horn-rimmed glasses and looking. I mean, what these kids are. I think that she's possibly transitioning into non-binary like her sister has, or her brother, sister, whatever. Fen, or no, that's the other one. Yeah. So between the Garner family and then J Lo, who has twins, one of them turned into a dude. This shit's their parents clearly don't have any control over their kids. I think that I'm sorry, that's just wrong. Okay, it's just wrong. I think that I don't care what anyone says. Never liked Ben Affleck. It looks like he has implants in his upper chest area. I've never liked him. I've never understood why people think that he's attractive. I've never looked at him and said, wow, that's a good looking guy. I've always thought, man, there's something about him that's weird. I don't like the way he speaks. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like his chin. I don't like his hair. I don't like his face. I don't like his body. I don't like him. Okay. Oh my God. She is a product of weirdness. So I'm listening to Candace Owens, and this comes on, and I hope it's not too loud. Let's see. I will turn down the volume, so just be aware of that. I have no idea who this chick is on her T-shirt, and I think she's just weird. And she, a first-time voter. Oh fuck! I wonder, are you a Trumper? Fuck a duck.
LA County Board, and she decided to testify on behalf of mask mandates because she believes that mask mandates will keep more people alive. Take a listen to what she had to say.
Violet Affleck, Los Angeles resident, first-time voter, I'm 18.
Oh, okay. Well, who gives a shit if you're a first-time voter or not? Now, notice how she keeps her chest flat. I believe she's doing something to suppress her breasts to keep them flat. I believe in a few months she will also come out as non-binary. Because she sure as fuck looks it now. There's something very wrong with this child. And her parents won't do any, oh, Violet, you're so wonderful. You can't even understand her. She has two parents that are actors, an actress and an actor father, and she can't even figure out how to slow down and speak into her microphone. Of course, she's got her face covered, but she's speaking way too fast, like she's already on something. So my guess would be, maybe did her parents start her out on Adderall or something for ADD? I don't know.
Mask mandates because she believes that mask mandates will keep more people alive. Take a listen to what she had to say.
Violet Affleck, Los Angeles resident, first-time voter, I'm 18. I contracted a post-viral condition in 2019. I'm okay now, but I saw
All she does is play with the hair.
firsthand that medicine does not always have answers to the consequences of even minor viruses. The COVID-19 pandemic has thrown that into sharper relief. 1 in 10 infections leads to long.
Pardon? What?
Mandates will keep more people alive. Take a listen.
Firsthand that medicine does not always have answers to the consequences of even minor viruses. The COVID-19 pandemic has thrown that into sharper relief. 1 in 10 infections leads to long COVID, which is a devastating neurological cardiovascular illness that can take away people's ability to work, move, see, and even think.
I've never heard of it. I don't believe in it. I'm sorry. I have no idea what it is. I think that you definitely have neurological disorders of the brain, for sure. Perhaps, I don't know, you're, I can't say it on YouTube. Never mind.
Stands to exacerbate our homelessness crisis as well.
She's so excited. She's drooling into her mask. Look at that. There's like a moisture spot there. No, wear your mask, hon. We don't care. We don't care about you. We don't care about your views. We don't give a shit about you, honey. We don't like you. I don't like you. I think you're the weirdest, you're the worst example of what an American person is, period.
As well as the suffering of many people in our city. It hits communities of color, disabled people, elderly people, trans people, women, and anyone in a
disabled, colored, trans, and that's the most important. See, she's gonna transition. Just watch. She already has. She's wearing something to suppress her boobs. An 18-year-old girl walking around like that? No, there's something wrong with her. And her parents are supporting her behavior. Well, what would I do with a kid that age? I mean, I don't know. If I was acting like that, my dad would just fucking tell me to go. I can't. He'd just walk away from me and tell me to get my shit together or get the fuck out. Or get the hell out. All right, let's try to figure out what this chick is saying. She is weird as fuck.
Ability to work, move, see, and even think stands to exacerbate our homelessness crisis, as well as the suffering of many.
So, if you don't wear a mask, okay, if you're mask free, it's going to exacerbate homelessness. Could you extrapolate on that, Violet? Fuck.
Of many people in
It's going to come out as Vin, so there'll be Finn and Vin.
Our city. It hits communities of color, disabled people, elderly people, trans people, women, and anyone in a public-facing essential job the hardest. To confront the long COVID crisis, I demand mask availability, air filtration.
Yeah. Keep playing with your hair, girl.
And far UVC light in government facilities, including jails and detention centers, and mask mandates in county medical facilities. We must expand the availability of high-quality free tests and treatment. And
schizophrenia.
Most importantly, the county must.
She's bipolar.
Oppose mask bans for any reason. They do not keep us safer.
Oh my God.
They make vulnerable members of our community less safe and make everyone less able to participate in Los Angeles together. Thank you.
So I'm going to try to be very kind here. First and foremost, she is 18 and
Okay, you don't have to be kind. No, because she would not be kind to you, Candace. But, okay, you have a platform you're running. Let's see what Candace says, and then we're going to end the video here.
And I know that people are absolutely crushing her. I genuinely feel bad for her because she's being raised by two individuals who have given into the whims of Hollywood, obviously, because of the decisions that you can see that this household is making. But the other thing that I want to say is that when you're 18, you do tend to be dumb, right? Like you make decisions and you say things and the things that you believe.
Oh my God. No. Not really. I mean, I had friends. I went out generally every night. And let me see where I can go with this. No, that was not acceptable behavior at all. I mean, if you didn't kick back and lay cool, you were out. You were considered nuts, crazy, and no one wanted to hang out with you. And I went out on dates with a lot of different guys. I wasn't sleeping with them. I did go out a lot. I'd meet a lot of men. Not that hard. I mean, there were a lot of men my age available. I was available. You know, I mean, I laughed, I suppose, and talked a lot and whatnot. But no, not really. I went to work and I went out, and that was it. Did I? If anything, I saved my ass from many difficult situations. So I'm going to go ahead and disagree with that. I think it all depends on what your surroundings are and how you were raised. So I'm going to go ahead and disagree with that. I think when I was 16 and 17 years old, when I was like in my early teens, like maybe 15, 16, 17, but after I graduated from high school and shit and I was 18, no. I'm sorry, Candace. No, no, no. I could not work a 40-hour week, go out, and then go back to work if I was fucking up. Because I would have been fired. I guess my head is in a different place with her, but she, okay.
You believe at 18, you're not going to believe when you are 35 years old like I am today. And so I try not to hold people to their perspectives when they were 18 because I don't want to be held to their perspectives when I'm 18.
Okay.
And you are sort of whimsical and fantastical, and you believe solutions can be this easy. And genuinely, the majority of kids, probably not her, are coming out of the public school system, and they are being trained to believe, they're propagandized to believe that the government can provide every solution to every problem in society. That
never brought up in my high school ever, but I disagree with her. Okay, but
all you need is more governance. So I want to really just speak about what she's saying without attacking her as an individual, because she needs time to grow, and she probably needs time to grow outside of Los Angeles County, if we're being honest. And maybe she can take her down here
in a mental institution, inpatient.
Tennessee, people who have never been wearing masks like myself, and very much our faith is in God, not in government. And we understand that the government is not what keeps you alive. And also, obviously, what she's missing here is that Fauci came out and said that they made up the whole mask thing. So to speak about what she's actually doing, because that's more important, she's still wearing a mask. And you see these types. Taylor Lorenz is also still wearing a mask. She's a former journalist or a current journalist for Washington Post. And I have actually seen clips of Violet, because of how famous her father is, wearing a mask. And I was wondering in my head, why is she perpetually wearing a mask? And this is what it gets into when we say that you need to recognize that the government basically read the Bible, right? These Satanists read the Bible and they said, how can we recreate this that fix the Bible? Because the expert, it was never science, because it was a faith. This is.
I'm sorry. I appreciate your niceness, Candace, but she's batshit. No, she has emotional difficulties. And I'm not sure what school she went to. I don't know, but she doesn't even really know how to read aloud. So she seems as though she had that background, she has the training, she has the family, and yet she has, I think she has something wrong with her mentally. I really do. So sorry if this is offensive to some people. It's just the way I see it.